Most people who try to start a clothing brand quit before they even get off the ground. And honestly, it's no surprise. They either jump in without a plan or they try to copy what's already out there, hoping for some magic formula that doesn't exist. The truth is, starting a successful clothing brand takes more than a cool logo or a couple of designs. It takes strategy, focus, and a real understanding of your audience. That's what separates the brands that fizzle out from the ones that thrive. But don't worry, you're not here to make the same mistakes. In this video, I'll give you a clear step-by-step roadmap to build a clothing brand that actually makes money. I've also put all the helpful tools and resources that I'll talk about in the description, so be sure to click on those to sign up for free accounts and exclusive deals. Step 1. Identify your target market. You can't create clothing for everyone. Even if you think your designs are universal, not everyone is going to like them or want to buy them, and that's okay. The goal isn't to appeal to the masses. The goal is to connect deeply with a specific group of people who will love what you're offering. That's how you stand out in such a crowded industry. Start by narrowing down your niche. Avoid categories that are way too broad, like coats or athleisure. Those are starting points, but they're not specific enough. Let's say you want to create streetwear. Instead of targeting all streetwear fans, think about who exactly you want to wear your clothes. Maybe it's skateboarders in their 20s who love minimalist designs. Or maybe it's gamers in their teens who are into bold graphics inspired by their favorite video games. See how much more specific that is? The more focused your niche, the easier it'll be to create designs and marketing that speak directly to your audience. So how do you figure this out? Start with research. You can use tools like ChatGPT to brainstorm niche ideas. Just type in questions like, what are some unique niches in streetwear? Or who are underserved audiences in the clothing market? Then do some digging on social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Look at what's trending in your category. What styles are people loving? Who's engaging with those styles? Pay attention to the hashtags, comments, and even the influencers in that space. Step 2. This is the heart and soul of your business. It's what makes your brand memorable and relatable. Before you even think about designing clothes, you need to figure out what your brand stands for and how it's going to connect with your audience. Start with your brand name. A good name should be easy to remember, easy to spell, and meaningful. It should give people an idea of what your brand is about. You can use ChatGPT to help. Next, create a logo. You don't need to hire an expensive designer. Tools like Canva or Adobe Express are perfect for beginners. Just make sure your logo reflects the vibe of your brand. Is it sleek and modern, quirky and colorful? Keep it simple, because a clean design is easier to recognize. Your brand's overall look is just as important. Think about your colors, fonts, and the kind of imagery you'll use on your website and social media. And this is called your visual identity, and it should all tie back to the style and values of your brand. Finally, write a mission statement. This is a short paragraph that explains why your brand exists and what makes it unique. Maybe your mission is to bring sustainable fashion to streetwear, or maybe it's to celebrate a niche culture that doesn't get enough attention in mainstream fashion. Whatever it is, make sure it speaks to your target market. Step 3. This is the fun part, but don't overwhelm yourself by trying to launch a huge collection. Start small. 1 to 3 designs are plenty for your first drop. Focus on making those designs as strong as possible. Use tools like Printful's Design Maker or Canva to create mock-ups of your ideas. These platforms are beginner-friendly and have templates for t-shirts, hoodies, and more. If you're not confident in your design skills, think about hiring a freelancer. Websites like Fiverr or Upwork are full of talented designers who can bring your vision to life. Just make sure you're clear about what you want. Share your mood board and explain how the designs should match your brand. And don't forget to test your designs. Show them to friends, family, or even people in your target market. Get feedback before you commit to production. Once your designs are ready, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 4. Choose a manufacturing method. There are 3 main options: in-house production, print-on-demand, and third-party manufacturing. Each has its pros and cons. In-house production gives you the most control, but it requires an upfront investment in equipment like a screen printer or heat press. It's also time-intensive, so it's not the best option if you're just starting out. Print-on-demand is the easiest and most beginner-friendly option. Companies like Printful or Printify handle everything. They print your designs on blank clothing and ship directly to your customers. This means no inventory, no upfront costs, and less risk. The downside is that your profit margins will be slightly smaller, and you'll have less control over the final product. Third-party manufacturing involves hiring a company to produce your clothes in bulk. This can be cost-effective if you're ready to invest in inventory, but it's riskier because you'll need storage space, and you won't want to overproduce. Whichever option you choose, always order samples first. This lets you check the quality of the materials and printing before your customers see them. Trust me, this step can save you from a lot of headaches later. Step 5. Think of your website as your storefront. It should look professional and make it easy for customers to shop. Shopify is beginner-friendly and has templates for e-commerce stores. Your homepage should immediately grab attention. Use a large, eye-catching banner with strong visuals and a short headline that explains what makes your brand special. Your product pages are equally important. Use high-quality photos from different angles and write clear, detailed descriptions. Include a size guide and, if possible, customer reviews. Reviews build trust and make new customers feel more confident about their purchases. And don't forget to set up email marketing. Add a pop-up or footer on your site where visitors can sign up for updates. Offer a small discount or free shipping in exchange for their email. This will help you grow your list and keep customers coming back. Step 6. Decide on pricing. You'll need to balance covering your costs with offering value to your customers. Start by adding up all your expenses, including materials, manufacturing, shipping, and website fees. Then, set a profit margin. Aim for at least 30%, but 40 to 60% is even better. Step 7. Promote your brand. Social media is your best friend here. Focus on Instagram and TikTok, where visual content does really well. Post behind the scenes looks at your design process, share styling tips, and show your clothes in action. Use tools like CapCut to edit videos and keep them engaging. You can also collaborate with micro-influencers who match your brand and whose audience is your ideal customers. Send them free clothing in exchange for photos or videos. This is usually more affordable and valuable than paid ads when you're just starting out. And don't forget email marketing. Send updates about new drops, special offers, and upcoming events to keep your customers engaged. Step 8. Track and tweak. When the sales start coming in, pay attention to the data. Where are your customers coming from? Is it from your TikTok videos? Is it from the influencers you've been working with? Once you've figured out your biggest traffic source, double down on it. Also, pay attention to which clothing items are selling more than others. When you know what your bestseller is, you can create more designs that are similar to it to increase the chances of sales. Really, you just need to pay attention to what's working and what's not working and adjust accordingly. What kind of clothing brand are you thinking of creating? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.